Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at in the world, folks. I want to welcome you to our business presentation. Now, as we get started, please make sure that you have a couple of pens at right and a notebook to be able to take some notes. You're going to get an incredible amount of information. You know what? You're also welcome to record any of our calls. That way you can go back and listen to it over and over again. Now, the most important thing that I want you to do here is I want you to sit back. I want you to relax and enjoy the presentation. But at the same time, I want to give you a little warning. Tonight, your future is in your hands. Now, during this presentation, we're going to be going over our must-own products. We're going to tell you about our fantastic pay plan. Then we'll give you some information that will let you hear from some of our incredible directors. So, what is Coastal Vacations? First of all, Coastal Vacations is an association. And what that means to you is that there's no brick and mortar buildings with high overhead cutting into our individual profits. We're each paid directly by our clients, and we share our profits with no one. Now, Coastal Vacations, it offers the world the best travel packages on the planet. And you'll be able to see that in just a few minutes. Coastal also offers the world the best business opportunity in existence today. And folks, that's bar none. I've been around for a long time, in business for a very long time. I checked out just about everything out there on the internet. Nothing can compare to this. You'll be able to see that in just a few minutes also. Now, I want you to take just a minute here with me and envision how your life would change if your annual income became your monthly income. Stop and think about that for a minute. Think about what you made last year. What if you could earn that every single month? What if you were free from the everyday worries of life and you're able to focus on what really mattered to you? You think that's impossible? Well, think again. You see, Coastal Vacations allows the ordinary person the opportunity to earn an extraordinary income. With the help of your director, you can earn the right to profit from $1,000 to $9,705 for every Coastal Travel membership that you market. Stop and think about that, folks. That really is amazing. Listen, the least we make is $1,000, maybe all the way up to $9,705. Now, we have business relationships with many vacation companies, and that means that we have the luxury of representing companies like Carnival Cruise Lines. I'm sure you heard of them. They've been in business since 1972 with 22 vessels currently in operation. Here's some great pics of some of the things that you can do on a cruise, folks. I'll tell you, it's a great way to travel. Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. They've been in business since 1968. They have about 42 vessels currently in operation. And you see some people really enjoying their trip, folks. It's incredible what you can do on a cruise ship. The Hilton chain, I'm sure you've heard of that, founded in 1919. Just look at some of those resorts, folks. It's amazing. That one in the center is actually on the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. What a view, huh? If you ever get to one of our meetings, look Laura up from Ontario. She actually stayed right there in that suite. It was incredible. The price point she got, you're not even going to believe. The Marriott chain, we've all heard of them. They've been around since 1927. Look at some of those places. Walt Disney World. It doesn't seem like it, but it opened way back in 1971. Then Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Universal Studios, Animal Kingdom. That's just to name a few of the companies we're associated with. But with companies like these, credibility, folks, it's never an issue. Our must-have vacation memberships allow us to travel on the spur of the moment with immediate discounts on hotels, condos, car rentals, dining, theme park tickets, cruises, golf, and so much more. Or if you want to plan a vacation, listen to me here. Our packages allow us to enjoy accommodations worldwide for the taxes only. Folks, that's incredible. You go somewhere, spend 2 or 3 nights, and when you get ready to go, you just pay the taxes. We've done that. It is absolutely phenomenal. Now, Coastal Vacations is a membership that you'll use for the rest of your life. You're going to travel the world for pennies on the dollar and enjoy a lifetime of wholesale travel for the price of right around one family vacation. Now, we'll be covering just the highlights now because of time constraints, okay? No way we can get through all this on one webinar. But you can learn all about our vacation advantages from the person that sent you to this presentation. You know, if I were you, right after this presentation, I'd grab up the phone and dial that person to get all the information. Because, folks, this is truly life-changing. Now, all three of our plans have tremendous value and last far beyond a lifetime. You're going to be able to use them for a lifetime, then it can be set up to pass on to your children, and then their children too. You know, that means you're going to be creating a lifetime of memories for you, your children, as well as the grandchildren. And yes, even their kids too, because you just pass it on from generation to generation by changing the names on the membership. Pretty simple. Well, let's take a quick look at our memberships, folks. You know, our first membership has about 30, it says 30 here, but there's about 33, 34, maybe even 35 right now. They're always adding value to this package. We get new cards, new vacations all the time on it. You know, it starts with 30 plus vacation certificates that can be taken and then ordered again and again. Has hundreds of destinations. You know what? It even includes 6 cruises. Now, when I start talking about our amazing discount cards, I like to talk about our dining card because this is where you can save up to 50% at restaurants all over the world and even right there in your own backyard. Now, of course, we all use this when we're traveling, but it's nice to be able to get in there and get discounts for restaurants right around the corner. It's incredible. Then we have our incredible discount travel cards. With these, you can get up to 50% discounts on thousands of first-class hotels, motels, and resorts, both nationally and internationally. Then there's the astounding resort and condo card. These can save 70% and more on condos and resorts all around the world. Folks, this is an incredible card. We use this all the time. Then for you golfers, we have our remarkable golf card. And this gives us discounts at thousands of top golf courses. Our marvelous Tour of the World card. This is a card you want to use when you want to book group tours. Our spectacular vacation card. Folks, this is awesome. This card gives you unlimited access to thousands of vacations for business or pleasure, it doesn't matter. But think about that. One card equals thousands of vacations. You know, I tell the people that I show this to that one card is worth the price of this entire package. Do you know what? That's not all. You're also going to receive a cruise card, a roadside assistance card, a recreation card, a ski card, a car rental card, the travel agent card, the theme park discount card, the 5 cruises card, RV rental, travel gifts and services, the gas savings card, the vacation homes card, the camping card, the all-inclusive 6, the Big 10, the timeshare, the coastal beach card, our 4 fundraiser cards, and much more, folks, always being added to. Now, in addition to all of that, how about 6 fabulous cruises? Well, we're going to talk about a couple of those next. Our first awesome cruise. Folks, you're going to have your choice of a fabulous Carnival or Royal Caribbean cruise. It's for 4 unbelievable days and 3 unforgettable nights. This is for 2 adults, and it's good for an entire year. Our next cruise. How about a Caribbean cruise, folks? With this, you're going to leave from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's a cruise and stay. Let me direct your attention to that picture on the right. Isn't that beautiful? Can you see yourself on that ship? Off into the sunset, maybe out on the deck with your sweetheart, watching the sun go down. Man, what a feeling that is. You know, after that, folks, you're going to head down and maybe you like to play dress up and you get all gussied up and maybe go to the captain's dinner. If that's not you and you kind of like things laid back and you like a buffet style, there's probably 5 or 6 different buffets that you can go to on board the ship. Or maybe you just want to hang out and have pizza and ice cream. It's all there for you, folks, and it's all included. After that, man, it's just amazing how much there is to do. Maybe you'd like to take a walk out on the deck and burn some of that supper off. Maybe you'd like to go to a Las Vegas show. Incredible what they have there. Maybe you'd like to go down to the casino and try your luck. Maybe you'd like to go dancing. There's probably 5 or 6 different venues there, folks, where you can dance. But let me tell you, the best spot to go dancing, out on the deck, folks, in the moonlight, with the stars. You grab that honey of yours, you wrap her up in your arms, and I'll tell you what, you'll hear the music. It's absolutely extraordinary. After that, whatever time you want, you go ahead and go back to your stateroom and get some sleep. And the next morning as you're waking up, you're going to be pulling into port. You're going to get off the ship there and spend 3 or 4 days at a top-notch resort. Just have a time of your life. Then you're going to get back on board ship and do it all over again on the way home. I've got to tell you, folks, that is a great way to get away, to forget everything for 3 or 4 days. Incredible. You need to try it. Then there's a Bahamas cruise and stay. It's for 4 days, 3 nights for 2 adults. It's good for a year. Basically the same thing, folks. You're going to get on board ship, enjoy yourself on the ride over, get off for 3 or 4 days, head back. Incredible. Now, there's so many vacation opportunities here. There's no way we can possibly get through all of them in this presentation. So you need to contact that remarkable person that sent you here, and they'll be happy to get you the rest of the information. Now, how about some real international travel? Folks, our international opportunity includes the International Vacation Membership Card. With your membership, you're going to have access to thousands, listen to me, thousands of 7-day, 6-night, or longer vacations. These are in beautiful condo resorts for 2 or more adults all around the world. Look at a couple of those pictures, folks. That's not Motel 6. Now think about that. This is one card, thousands of 7-day, 6-night vacations all over the world. You know what? If that's all there was to this, it would be worth every penny that they asked for this package. But folks, this is Coastal Vacations. There's more. Take a look at this. You're also going to receive unlimited access to the following vacation certificates. They're going to cost you between $20 and $30 a piece. But listen to what it is. It's unlimited Carnival or Royal Caribbean cruises. Your choice of a 5-day, 4-night, or a 4-day, 3-night cruise for 2 adults. Unlimited. What in the world would you do with unlimited cruises? Well, folks, I imagine you'd take a couple for yourself, no doubt. But then, how about Mother's Day, Father's Day, all those June weddings, anniversaries, folks that are getting married? How about Christmas? And I'll tell you, what a great deal it is to give travel for Christmas. Ask yourself, what's the perception of the cost of a cruise? Do you spend $20 to $30 on everybody on your list, folks? Yeah, I'll bet you do too. Well, can you imagine giving a cruise away? Not only that, but all these next vacations are unlimited. How about a Disney Florida holiday, 4 days, 3 nights, complimentary lodging for 2 adults at a resort hotel in Orlando, Florida, right outside of Mickey Mouse's gate. Then there's a 7-day tropical fantasy. This is where you stay in 3 different spots. Another Orlando getaway. Mexico. There's an 8-day resort getaway, which means more resorts all over the world. Another Caribbean cruise. Cancun, Mexico. More condos. Get up and go. More vacations. Folks, all of these are unlimited. You can order as many as you want. Now, again, there's much more to this, but you're going to have to get back to the person that put you on the call to get all the information. Now, my favorite way to travel, all-inclusive. Folks, if you've never heard of that, it's where you show up at the resort and basically everything's already paid for. That's the way to travel. Now, our all-inclusive opportunity includes the Lifetime Universal Membership Card. Now, you can acquire any of the vacations on the next pages in unlimited quantities. You can use them yourself, or give them away. I love this one. This is 1,000 captivating domestic and international locations. It's for 3 days and 2 nights. So you get this, folks, and you've got 1,000 different destinations that you can choose from. And you can order as many of these as you want. Now, as you get these packages, folks, and you start traveling all over the world like all of us have, you're going to want to go to Central America at some time. So why not go for 3 days and 2 nights all-inclusive? The Caribbean, I know you're going to want to go there. Go all-inclusive, 3 days, 2 nights. Now, somebody just said, whoa, Mike, if I'm going to the Caribbean, I want to spend at least 7 or 10 days there. Well, fantastic, folks. You know what? When you sign up with this, you be sure to talk to the people that you get their certificate from. They'll be more than happy to extend that for you at rates you can only imagine. Now, the Wyndham Resorts plus more. Folks, have you ever stayed at a Wyndham? Man, they treat you like royalty. Now, let me have you focus on that picture to the top left. Look at that resort. Isn't that amazing? Can you envision yourself staying there? Maybe get up to crack of noon, have some breakfast. It's all inclusive, so whatever you want, folks. If you're a big breakfast person, get you some steak and eggs and toast and hash browns, whatever you want. But if you're a light breakfast eater like myself, maybe you'll just want some fresh fruit, maybe some papaya, maybe some fresh pineapple, maybe with some fresh squeezed orange juice. Amazing. Maybe a muffin with it. After that, head down to the beach, folks. Look at that white sand. Incredible. If I'm at that resort, I'm on the beach. I love the beach. Grab your chair and take it right down to the water's edge. Set it up so that just when the water comes in, it just touches your toes. Get yourself all gooed up with cocoa butter. Sit back there. White, puffy clouds in the sky, about 82 degrees. You're listening to the waves come in. You're listening to the breeze go through the palm trees. Man, doesn't get much better, folks. You know, even though you're just got up not too long ago, folks, you're going to find this happens. It happens to me all the time. You're sitting there, you're listening to everything, and the waves and the wind, and it's so relaxing. All that stress just leaves your body. And you know what? You're going to be nodding off. All of a sudden, you're going to hear, "Excuse me, ma'am, sir, could I take your drink order?" Folks, it really doesn't get much better than that. Now, let me get back to work here. These are complimentary, all-inclusive resort vacations. There are 6 destinations to choose from. Some are in the Bahamas, some are in Mexico, some are in the Dominican Republic. This is for 3 days and 2 nights lodging. All your meals, your drinks, the taxes, the gratuities, and the activities on the beach at the resort, that is all included. Basically, just show up and have a great time. Now, some of you heard me say drinks, and you're thinking, ooh, that probably doesn't mean those Bahama Mamas or those strawberry daiquiris. There's so many of them, folks. But yes, it does include alcoholic beverages. Now, if you've never been all-inclusive, folks, let me give you a little word of advice. Take it easy the first few days, okay? Now, there's also a 5-day, 4-night, all-inclusive in beautiful Cancun, Mexico. And as long as we're traveling, folks, let's go to Jamaica. Let's go to Jamaica, man. All-inclusive, 4 days, 3 nights. And once again, there's much more here, but I just can't get it all in the time allotted, folks. Get back with the person that put you on this call. Now, let's take a look at the business that's attached to this incredible travel value. You know, when you're considering any business, there's really several things that must be in place. First of all, you have to have the right product. It's essential. Folks, we have the right product. Travel and discounts. Everybody loves to travel. Everybody loves to save money. That's what we have. And you know, human nature alone shows us that people buy what they want versus what they need. I know I do. I'll bet you do the same. You know what? People want this product. Our travel packages represent an unbeatable value for the consumer and are a great standalone product. Now, the travel industry pulls approximately 1.3 trillion annually in the US alone and $7 trillion worldwide. You know that makes it the fastest growing industry in the world? It's growing 23% faster than the global economy. Travel is expected to double to 14 trillion worldwide in the next 10 years. Now, of that economy, tourism accounts for almost 11% of all consumer spending. You know, travel spending alone averages 1.4 billion, that's with a B, per day, which means that's $59 million per hour. What if you're awake or asleep? Did you realize that travel organizations predict a 500% increase in travel between now and 2025? And travel's the fastest growing business on the internet. Oh yeah, cruise lines had to order over 30 new ships over the past few years just to keep up with the demand. Let me ask you folks, you think we're in the right business? I know we are. Gary Eby. What an outstanding individual. I hope you get a chance to meet him, folks. This is a gentleman that appears at our seminars, that's on some of our trainings. And Gary's always telling us your vocation must be a vacation. What in the world does that mean? Well, folks, actually what it means is that whatever you do for a living, however you make your money, it should seem like you're on vacation every day. Yeah, some of you aren't too sure about that. You'd have been like me before I found Coastal and said, whoa, listen, that's not how it is where I work. But folks, let me tell you, since I've been here at Coastal, I can honestly tell you that my vocation is a vacation. Not because I'm in the travel business, but because I really love what I do. Now, something else you need in business is you need the right pay plan. And I'll tell you what, you can't beat this pay plan. I have looked. Folks, I'm no spring chicken. I've been around the block several times. I've looked and looked and looked. You know what? You can start making money in your first week with Coastal, and your customers, they're going to pay you directly. Every day can be payday with a FedEx or UPS delivering your check right to your front door. Think about that, folks. Paid daily to your front door. Whew, doesn't get much better than that. And with our generous trainer pay, your income can and will literally explode. But you need the right timing for a business too. And the timing of this business, it couldn't be better. Travel's the fastest growing and largest industry in the world. Remember, 7 trillion going to 14 trillion. But you need the right training too. You have to know what you're doing. And that includes the right coaching and mentoring, especially in the early stages of your business, or at least until you've internalized everything that you need to know. Then you'll receive ongoing training from your director as well as from the leadership team. And lastly, and most importantly, you need the right marketing system. Folks, you have to be able to get it in front of people. Now, the official Coastal Training System is the support and training network for coastal vacations. We have a proven, turnkey, automated marketing system for you to follow, as well as a comprehensive support and training network that is dedicated to your success with coastal vacations. You know, we have state-of-the-art websites for you. Actually, we have 7 different websites for your business. We have a retail site, a presentation site, an income site, a business-to-business site, an information site, a training site, and a tools site. Folks, there's a purpose for each and every one of those. It might seem like overkill, but each one of them is specifically set up for a purpose. Now, we have unlimited incoming toll-free services for you with 10 extensions for you to use. We have a back office that nothing can rival. This is incredible, folks. Autoresponder messages already written for you, scripts loaded up there for you. It will track your visitors to your website. It'll send you an email telling you that you had a visitor, or it'll send you a text. Imagine the power of that. Somebody's on your website and you get an email that says, hey, Joe Smith's on your site. You might want to check that out. Track them from the time they get on till the time they leave. It's amazing. You know, the tools go on and on. We have what we call our new associate call or presentation. And this is on Tuesday evenings at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll be able to get the webinar information from the person that put you on this presentation. Just get back with them and tell them you'd like to know when that is. Now, this system has not only created many six-figure income earners within Coastal, but many of our members, they hit that six-figure mark within the first year in the business. Folks, I know several that done it in 6 months. Now, if you're thinking all this sounds too good to be true, well, guess what? You're in great company here. Because if I'd asked the people that are watching this, that are in Coastal too, what they thought when they first seen this, folks, they'd say, I thought it was too good to be true. It does look like it's too good to be true. But you know what we found? And you know what you're going to find too? Is that we have a valuable product with mass appeal combined with a marketing system that is simple, easy to follow, and it provides solid training for all of our members. Success. You know, success is easy to duplicate for the person who has the desire to succeed. Let me ask you, is that you? If you're on this webinar right now, is that you? Are you ready? Do you have that burning sensation deep down inside that says, it is my time? Well, if that's you, folks, you're on the right presentation. And if you can remain coachable, folks, let us teach you how this thing works. Okay? Then if you want to go out and set the world on fire, try some new things, hey, go ahead. And if you find something that works better than what we're doing, hey, please come back and share it with us. And if you can sustain a consistent effort in building your business. Folks, I'm going to tell you that a lot of this is automated, but let's be real here, okay? This is a business. You're going to have to roll your sleeves up and put a little sweat equity into your business. But if you can do all three of those things, folks, we'll show you success. Now, with our business and system in place, you're going to be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. You know what the truth is? Help is only a phone call away. All the support and training you'll ever need is right here at your fingertips. We've developed a logical walkthrough training program that guarantees that each of our members has the benefit of being trained and mentored by a cast of seasoned six-figure income earners within Coastal. Our team trainers help us to make sure that everyone gets the mentoring and training they need to grow a lucrative business in the shortest time possible. John Delemmy, another man you just have to get to know, folks. And an international trainer. Just unbelievable. You know, John's always telling us, decision plus action equals results. How true that is. Everything starts with a decision, folks. You have to decide to do something. But that doesn't get the job done. Man, you can decide to go get the groceries and do nothing about it, and you're going to be hungry at the end of the week. You gotta use that action. Man, you gotta get in the car, get your list, drive down to the store, go through the aisles, put those groceries in the buggy, go through the checkout. You gotta pay for them. You gotta put them back in the car and take them home and unload them. That's the action part. And you know, it's true. Decision plus action equals results. Now, if you've seen this a few times and you're ready to make a decision and you're willing to back it up with some action, I'll tell you what, folks, we'll show you the results. Now, the key to running any business successfully is the ability to effectively leverage time, training, and resources. Now, we maximize this principle by following the Coastal Board of Directors' official marketing plan of 2 training transactions at your level of entry. This plan quickly rewards a serious business builder who understands the advantages of getting started with the Platinum membership and to make the choice to step up to the plate and swing for the fence. Folks, is that you? Are you finally ready for that home run? I believe you are. Now, allow me to explain this and simplify it for you. It's pretty simple. You get started by getting a membership. Then you help 2 other people get their memberships. Well, congratulations, because now you're qualified. And that means that you have the ability to earn $1,000, $3,000, $3,200, $7,000, or $9,705 for every membership that you market. Folks, that's amazing. I want you to think about that. The least we make is $1,000. There's no $9.23 checks here. At least 1,000. Incredible. Now, it all depends upon how you get started as to how much money you can make. If you get that starter membership, you get qualified there, you're going to make a profit of at least $1,000. But if you start at that premier membership and you get qualified there, you're going to make a profit of $3,200 on like memberships. But if you start at that platinum, you get qualified there, folks, you're going to earn $9,705 on like memberships. Now, keep in mind that you're able to upgrade from any membership to a higher membership at any time in your business. However, one more time, folks, by getting started with that platinum membership, you're going to save time, effort, and money, and you're going to be positioning yourself for the greatest profits in the shortest possible time. Now the good news. As if that wasn't, huh? Well, listen, folks, if you decide to build a team, there's a lot more money to make with Coastal. Let's say Jill decides to market a membership. She's going to owe you 2 membership profits to become qualified. Let me show you how that's going to look. Jill's going to market a membership to Sarah and then one to John. Now, Jill must pass those 2 people and their profits up to you as training pay. I like that. So, 2 new people, what's the least we make? 1,000. So 2 times 1,000, you just made $2,000, folks. Or, what if you were platinum qualified and they come in at platinum? $9,705 times 2, $19,410, folks. That's with 2 people in your business. Nothing like that out there anywhere. That's incredible. Now, it doesn't stop there. Sarah, she's going to want to get qualified. So she's going to market a membership to Lynn and then one to Ted. Now, both of those profits come to you, so do the 2 people to work with. John, he sees what's going on too, and he says, oh, I'm getting qualified. So he's going to market a membership to Jane and one to Jerry. Now, both of those profits come to you, so do the 2 people to work with. Now, by doing so, Sarah and John are now qualified. But you get to work with Lynn, Ted, Jane, and Jerry, because they have to pass those up to you. That means that you make at least $4,000 more, 4 new people times 1,000. But what if you're platinum qualified? What if they come in at platinum? $38,820. That's additional money, folks. Now, watch what happens here. Lynn, Ted, Jane, and Jerry, they all must market 2 packages to get qualified. So that means that there's 8 more people and their profits headed up to you. That means at least $8,000 more. But again, what if they were platinum? What if you're qualified as a platinum? $77,640. Folks, it doesn't stop here. Now, those 8, they have to get qualified, so they're going to bring in 2. That's 16 new people being passed up to you. And at least $16,000. Platinum would be $155,280. Oh yeah, incredible. Let me show you one more example. Those 16, they're going to bring in 2. That's 32 profits and 32 new people to be passed up to you. Folks, listen to me. 32 times 1,000, that's at least $32,000. What if they were platinum? What if you're platinum qualified? $310,560. And it doesn't stop there. Folks, this continues to double through infinity. That 32 is going to become 64, then 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4,096. And folks, it doesn't stop there. It just keeps doubling. Now, back up with me just a little bit. How did all this craziness get started? Remember, you brought in 1 person who brought in 2 that brought in 4. Let me ask you this. If when you brought that first person in, what would have happened if you brought 2 in? Just double everything we just talked about. What if you brought 5, 10, 20, 100, 1,000? Folks, it really is incredible what you're looking at. Now listen, when you join our winning team, you're going to be part of a dynamic support system that promotes leadership and personal growth. We're very enthusiastic about maintaining a positive, progressive atmosphere that is conducive to a high level of success within Coastal. We focus on training, coaching, developing, and supporting our individual members, both personally and professionally, into leaders, trainers, and successful Coastal directors. You know, it's our philosophy to create wealth in all areas of our lives and to help those around us to do the very same thing. You know, our team is dedicated to providing our members with the best training, tools, and support available, and that goes without exception. Now, wherever you're at here tonight, folks, whatever time it is, why are you here? What are you looking for? Man, do you realize that if you don't know where you want to go and why you want to get there, you're just going to spin in circles for the rest of your life? Why are you here? Is it the money? Well, folks, there's no question about that. The money is here. I kind of feel like Jerry Maguire tonight because I know I've showed you the money. It is here. But maybe that's not you. Maybe it's not all about the money. Maybe you're just sick and tired of working second or third trick. Been there, done that, folks. I hated it. Let me ask you this. If you'd get to choose your hours, what hours would you work? And while you're at it, what days would you work? Oh, what a novel thought. I get to do that? Yeah, folks. That's your choice now. Maybe you'd be like some of the people here and work real hard Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then have a 4-day weekend every week. Can you imagine that? Maybe you'd work through Thursday and have a 3-day weekend. Maybe you'd like to work a week, take a week off. Work a month, take a month off. You know what? It's totally up to you, folks, as long as you're making the type of money that you want to make. Maybe you're here to get your children out of daycare. God bless you if that's the case. You know what? Just amazing. Do me a favor. Go with me here. Imagine a world where you drop your children off at school. You do it. Not some bus driver, not some daycare provider. You make sure they get there safe. You drop them off, you head home, you work for a few hours. Then you go back and you pick them up for lunch 2 or 3 days a week. If your school lets you, take them out and spoil them up. If not, get you a big old picnic basket. Fill it full of goodies. Enough for you, your spouse, your kids, and a bunch of their friends. Do that 2 or 3 times a week. And watch the look on those kids' eyes. They're looking at you, and you just read their little minds after a time. They're thinking, how in the world can you come here every week, 2 or 3 times a day, when my parents get here maybe 2 or 3 times a year? It's an incredible feeling, folks. We've done that. You know, after lunch, head back to the house, work for a few hours. Come time for school to be out, head back to the school. You pick the kids up. You be the one to take them to that football practice, the band practice, the tennis match, soccer, whatever they're into. Why? Because you can. Folks, imagine a world where you never had to miss another function that your children were in. You just set your schedule around theirs. Freedom. It's an amazing thing. Now next, I'm going to show you just a few of the thousands of specials we get with our Coastal memberships. These are incredible, folks. And again, this is just a few of them. There's thousands and thousands of ways to save money with Coastal. Look at this one, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. 7 nights. It's 1 bedroom. It sleeps 4. $190. Just look at that resort, folks. On the beach. $190 for the week. That's about $27.14 a night. In Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. How about this one? Everybody wants to go to Las Vegas. 7 nights, $249. This one. Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Retail value, $3,150 and worth every penny of it, folks. Look at that resort. But you're with Coastal. So you only pay $750, folks. $750 for the week. It sleeps 8. That's for 7 nights. Now, I'm going to just fly through a bunch of these that are for $299 a week. This varies. I've seen it as low as $149. Here a while back it was $199, $249. Now it's $299. I expect it by the end of the year to probably back down to $199. But these are amazing. Here we are. This one's for in Canada, $299 per week. Acapulco, Mexico, $299 per week. St. Lucie, folks, $299 for the week. St. Martin, $299. Egypt, $299. China, $299. India, $299. Australia, $299. Austria, $299. Denmark, Hungary, Italy, Sweden, Spain, Turkey, Kissimmee, Florida, right outside of Disney. Lake Tahoe, California, $299. Folks, it's just absolutely amazing. And a lot of those were just where you can go on the web and order these. You can go and just pay taxes on a lot of our vacations. This is something that you really need to investigate, folks. And on another slide here, we're going to show you these vacations that you can go through and let you list some testimonials. The person that puts you on this call will be able to send you to another link that will go through all of that with you. Make sure that you get all the information about this, folks, because it is life-changing. I want to thank you for being here and investing some of your time to check this out. Folks, if you follow through, do your due diligence, check us out, you'll see that this is going to be the best venture of your lifetime. Once again, have a great evening, day, wherever you're at in the world. God bless, and we'll hear you on some of the calls later, I'm sure. Goodbye, everybody.